master's student at the University of Groningen.
Hi, I'm Gian Nunes and I'm Research and Conservation Manager at Aruba National Park of Aruba.
For my second project for my master's studies, I got in touch with Wageningen Marine Research. And with funding from Global Finprint, we are able to do a shark and ray study on the Dutch Caribbean island of Aruba. The reason we're doing this study is that sharks all over the world have strongly declined as a result of human impact. And it's very important that we know what the baseline is for these sharks and rays to know whether their populations are changing over time. So, in other islands of the Dutch Caribbean, this research had already been done, but Aruba was the only island that was still missing. And with this funding from Global Finprint, we were able to really get this study going.
Yeah, we had 3 different sites on the south coast of the island. We started at the west point, all the way to the west end of Aruba, filmed the entire south side all the way to the east point. And we did this using chopped up tuna heads as bait. And this bait was being filmed by a rig we call the BRUV, the Baited Remote Underwater Video. And basically what this is a tripod that can go underwater with a camera in the middle, filming the bait on one end. We drop it from 8 meters right before the reef starts, and the deepest end we drop them at 35 meters right after the reef ends. And we leave it in the water for an hour and a half. After that hour and a half, we come pick up all the BRUVs again, and we just keep repeating the process all day long. And this way we had about 120 videos made of each hour and a half long. And then when we get home, we can analyze them and hopefully find some sharks. say we did find some sharks, and there is a population around the island, and we're really happy about that because sharks are very important for the marine ecosystem.
Yeah, they're very important to catch sick fish and also to just keep the entire ecosystem in balance. And for this reason, Global Finprint has been doing studies all around the globe already, and hopefully more will be added so that we can get a good picture of what the reefs and their inhabitants look like around the globe.
So yeah, this is a preliminary study. We're getting now the baseline results for Aruba. So in the future, when we do these kinds of studies again, we have something to compare it to, and we can see if things are getting better with the shark populations or if they're getting worse, or basically staying the same. And if we ever have a marine management area, like a marine park around Aruba, we can start looking at the effects also these management programs are having on the marine life, and will give us valuable information of how to improve what we're already doing.
And in addition, it might be very useful to help select certain sites that might be hotspots for certain species of sharks or rays, and that way make any conservation efforts more effective in the long run.
Because sharks are very important for the ecosystem. They're declining, their populations are declining all around the world. Since 1970, there has been a global 90% reduction in shark populations, and we're already seeing the effects all around the world that this can have. We're seeing fisheries collapse, we're seeing coral ecosystems being shifted into an algae dominant state, and these are all things that have a very negative effect on an island economy such as Aruba, which highly depends on tourism and fisheries. So we need these sharks, and hopefully now we have a way to start understanding them better, and in the future start bringing them back.